Ball Friday for the first game. I know you feel like you're up to it, but I mean it's got to be a thrill getting that first start of the season.
Yeah, you know, it's exciting, obviously, but you know, you just got to take it as one more game. It's going to be you know, against a good opponent. William & Mary, you know, finished with a good record last year. You know, they're going to be a tough opponent, so we have to take that as just another game. Can't think of it as, you know, something super important. It's just, you know, just another game we got to win.
You obviously would love to hold that spot as the season goes on. You can strike some guys out. I think it's important maybe to be a #1 starter, to be able to get out of situations by getting guys at the plate.
Yeah, you know, it is something that I'd love to keep doing, you know. It's a coveted spot, so I know I'm going to have to work hard to maintain it. We got a bunch of good guys that are in the pen and starters as well, and I know if I'm not doing my job and what the team needs to you know, keep winning, that I'm going to be replaced fairly quick.
Got to be a huge honor though. For, I mean, you know, there's only one guy every season who gets to start it off, and that guy's you.
Oh no, it's a huge honor. Obviously, you know, I'm just trying not to, you know, think too deeply into it, and it's just another game. I know if I get inside my own head, that's where I become my worst enemy. So I'm just trying to take it just as another game, but no, definitely a huge honor. Very grateful for the opportunity.
And you've been out there before in big situations. I mean, I would think that this probably doesn't rank up there among the more nervous moments of your career, since you've kind of, you know, been on the roller coaster.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, they always look, you know, who's gonna be the Friday night guy, who's gonna be the Friday night starter starting on opening day. And, you know, we're gonna get a huge crowd here. It's you know, typical Clemson opening day. There's gonna be a pretty good crowd. So you know, there's obviously still some pressure, but you know, if I can just concentrate, you know, relax and do my thing out there, I feel like it should be, you know, be a good game.
It's got to be extra special for you, considering, you know, right down the road, come to a lot of these games, right?
Oh yeah, no, I definitely came to as many games as I could growing up. My parents used to get season tickets, and you know, I'd come up here as often as possible, and I always wanted to be a Friday night guy since I was, you know, 8 years old, coming up and watching the games. I've always wanted to be the Friday night guy, so not saying that I am the Friday night guy, but you know, just trying to get this first one under my belt pretty successfully.
The game against South Carolina last year in the tournament, was that maybe a turning point for you to show you could be dominant in a big situation?
You know, it doesn't hurt. I can't say that it hurts. You know, after that first inning at Carolina, I talked to Joseph Moorfield, and he told me that's the hardest first pitch you're ever going to make. So you know, I just kind of took that to heart, knowing that you know, that's probably one of the toughest games I'm going to pitch in. I mean, I'm a freshman, everything's new, regionals, so you know, it's a little bit of a confidence boost knowing that I've done it before, and that why can't I do it again? You know, and it's a different attitude coming back this year. It's not the freshman attitude. Oh, how am I going to do this? Am I going to fit in? It's now I'm ready to compete. I know I can fit in. I know I can stay alive. Now I'm ready to compete, and you know, get things done.
How much do you think that attitude will help? I mean, that seems like that would be a big boost for you.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. I was actually laying in bed. I laid in bed for 3 hours last night just thinking about, you know, the different aspects of pitching. It's not just a physical, not just a mental. I was thinking about how much that attitude could possibly help me, and no, I actually, you know, it's just laying there thinking. I got more confident thinking that you know, I'm going to go out there and compete. I'm not trying to, you know, survive. You know, but it's you know, it's something new that I'm trying this year. You know, hopefully it works out for me.
Coach Leggett mentioned earlier how far you come the full cycle since the start of last season, and how your role had changed to taking you to this point. Is it a little bit of a mind-boggling?
Yeah, actually, I did think about that as well, and to think I was last year. I remember a couple days before opening day, I was just, you know, nervous going back and forth. Like, I know this is Division I baseball. I know that the hitters are better than high school hitters. That you know, my defense is going to be better. But you know, taking what I had last year, being a freshman, you know, nervous coming to the new thing, and then how I'm coming into it this year, being able to see the difference is, you know, it's actually, you know, it's like an experience in itself, being able to see the differences in my attitudes coming into the season.
What did you learn most about yourself last season?
I learned that you know, you can't give college hitters too much credit. You know, I mean, I know it sounds you know, weird or arrogant, but no, that's it.
Nothing wrong with that.
I can't. Anybody as a pitcher, you can't try and be too perfect. You know, you've got your stuff and what makes you you, and you need to go up there and use it whenever you can. You can't try and become something different just because you're facing a different kind of hitter.
Would you say you're supremely confident in your skill and your ability?
I feel like as a pitcher you have to be. You know, you can't be up there throwing scared. Be up there throwing scared. You know, it's gonna affect your mechanics, your mindset. You have to be confident as a pitcher to throw good stuff.
Does the same thing work for you every time out? The same stuff, same pitches?
Actually, no, it doesn't. You know, that's one of the advantages of having a good coach like Coach Pep. He recognizes that and recognizes I might not have my best stuff with one pitch one day, and he realizes that we might have to, alter the game plan just a little bit. But it's taking it one day at a time. So.
Did you work on a certain pitch during the off season, or worked on refining what you had?
I did. I actually worked on a changeup very, very prestigiously in the off season. Because I knew that was one thing that was lacking from my game, previously, and I've seen how effective it can be. I saw Jake Long come in here, and the first day out, absolutely diced with a changeup. We know we've never seen him throw before, and all of a sudden he's dicing up Division I hitters with a nasty changeup. So I realized I need a changeup. I have to have a changeup. So my focus and Coach Pep's focus have been centered on a changeup this all season.
Where is that pitch? Where is that pitch? How comfortable do you feel with it?
Oh, no,
How effective do you think it is?
I'm feeling comfortable now. We're actually talking earlier today. We're gonna run on some drills today to actually work on it. But I'm feeling really comfortable with it. Just trying to fine tune it, refine it, make sure that it is where it needs to be come game time on Friday.
You spoke about not wanting to give Division I hitters too much credit. A lot of talented freshman arms in this class. What have you been telling those guys as they get ready for their first game?
Yeah, I've been just letting them know their stuff is good enough. There's a reason they're here. There's a reason they're at Clemson. There's nothing they need to change. Coach Pep's got them where they want to be. They've shown in the scrimmages that they can be effective. So why change that? Change your effectiveness into a game. There's nothing you need to do different. If you can compete and be successful with your stuff, there's nothing you need to change.